On everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the pipeline. Welcome to the pipeline. If you're watching the video, hit the like button to show y'all appreciation to the video and what message we trying to deliver. Subscribe to the channel, that would be great as well. So, like I told y'all, I'm covering the story about Alicia Merrell. Rest in peace, Alicia. We're gonna send our condolences to her family from the pipeline. This video is a respectable video, no disrespect at all whatsoever. It's just simply to get justice for all the right reasons. And if y'all can find it in your heart to go to Alicia's GoFundMe and donate to the kids and to her family, her burial service. I believe the viewing of her body is today. Her GoFundMe is still up. I have donated. A couple people I know have donated from the pipeline. She was a mother of 5. So whatever y'all could do, find it in your heart to donate whatever you can to support her and her family. So, and her children. So I'm gonna just give a quick update because the stuff I found, excuse me, y'all. The stuff I found is really not too much that I could come across. I mean, I spent days trying to get as much information as I can on Alicia as far as her lifestyle, her music. For some reason, I can't find her music. I was told it was on SoundCloud, but then some stuff was deleted, so I don't know if that's her present rap name or did she change her music name? I don't know. So I'm gonna need some people from Atlanta, her family and friends and people who know her, maybe went to school with her, to try to help us with that as much as y'all can, because we want to, support her music and support the stuff she have going on that could, help her family with the support. So what I found out is that Alicia was 28. She was a Gemini. Her birthday was coming up. Her birthday was coming up in June. She is a few more weeks. She would have been 29. So maybe when she was unloading the U-Haul, maybe that was the birthday gift for herself, was to move. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when our birthdays come up, we get a new house, we get a new car. Was that her birthday gift on why she was moving out those apartments? So the time of death when the police arrived was 4 a.m. It was 4 a.m. when the police arrived. Let me turn another picture. It was 4 a.m. when the police was called. Now, who called the police? It didn't say. Maybe a neighbor or somebody was outside when it happened. But we don't know if she was a target or was it just a random act. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. We don't know. Was it a random act or was she targeted? To be moving out at 4 a.m., that's normal. That's kind of like not nothing too suspicious to be, moving out in the middle of the night. A lot of people move out at nighttime or in the middle of the night. That's kind of common. You know what I'm saying? Did she do something or was she in fear for? I am so sorry, y'all, my voice. Was she in fear for her life? Did something happen? What did she feel threatened? You know what I mean? What was the reason why she moved in the middle of the night at 4 a.m.? So she probably got shot. They saying multiple times. They still not being clear on where she got shot or how many times she was shot. Exactly. It just keeps saying multiple times. And it was in the middle of the night. So it's still questionable. It's still a lot of answers. And that's why I want to cover. I mean, it's still a lot of questions. But that's why I want to cover this story, because it seemed like the police not showing the case any attention. Everything is from 7 days ago when it first happened. It was 6 people that got killed that day. Alicia was one of those 6. It was a guy who got killed 90 minutes before her that was 8 miles away, and then she was next. So it's rest in peace. We're gonna send the condolences, but I want to find her music so we can support her music. So if anybody know anything about Alicia, her upbringing, or anything we could do to try to put justice for her and her family and her kids, because we don't want her to be just another statistic. We don't want her to be forgotten about. She was a mother of 5. Beautiful person. I mean, everything I read about Alicia was very, very good things. Nobody had nothing bad to say about her. Nobody. I mean, everything you read in the comment section, people that know her, I reached out to them. So I'm still waiting on a couple emails from people that know her. You know, I did reach out to some people that I seen in some comment sections who said they know her. And they was just basically pouring their. She took care of a lot of people. She loved the kids. She was known for helping out a lot of other people, kids, and taking care of other people. You know what I mean? The kids loved her. People spoke very highly of her, and it's very unfortunate and tragic that Miss Alicia lost her life. So I'm wondering. So what they saying is the story happened. Let me go to the story happened. The shooting, the murder happened in Magnolia Way Apartments. These were the apartments. Hello, hey Blackout, how you doing? Thank you. She was. She's a beautiful person. And she seemed like, I mean, everybody spoke so highly of her, her family, her friends, you know. So it's just unfortunate that this happened to her. That's why I want to bring more awareness to this case, because we don't want her forgotten about, you know. So what the police is saying, I guess the incident happened between 3:45 and 4 a.m. These are the apartments on Magnolia Way. Hang on, y'all. I can't blow it up, I don't think. Hang on. These are the apartments. And we all have these apartments in our city, you know, wherever you live at. We all have some sort of apartments that look this way and set up this way, you know. So they said the incident happened about 3:45 and 3:50. Between 3:40 and 3:50, a car rolled by and just started shooting. Was she the target is the thing that we are all still in limbo about, because she was shot multiple times. So it's like, that's all they really have. They said the police came, somebody called, police arrived, the EMS arrived, you know, trying to give her CPR, resuscitate. So it's still so many questions that still need to be answered. Where are the cameras? You know, where are the cameras at on the apartments? You know what I mean? I don't know if I can zoom in. I don't see no cameras. But these kind of apartments usually come with surveillance somewhere. You know what I mean? They come with some kind of surveillance. You know, was it witnesses out there? Nobody's saying anything. There's no crime scene photos. The police report even isn't out. I tried to look up the 911 dispatcher calls. I couldn't find too much of anything. So it's going to take the people of Atlanta, or people who know her to try to fill in the blanks for us, and we try to figure out what really happened to Alicia. You know, because a lot of men be jealous. You know, maybe somebody was jealous of her. Maybe she was a target or some sort. Maybe she was receiving threats and tried to make it out, move out the area in time to save her life and her kids' life. You know what I mean? Jealousy is very real. Like I told y'all, from everything I seen, seemed like she was hard working. She was independent. I never heard of none in the reports I read and the people who I've seen in the comments. It was none but love. It didn't seem like she had no grimy behavior or no robbery history. It didn't seem like she was hitting licks or nothing like that. It seemed like she took care of her kids very well, and herself, because as everybody is saying, I'm great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Everybody is just saying like they can't believe it happened. So was she a victim of circumstances? Was it a drive-by shooting? Look at her. She stayed fresh. I mean, every photos they show of Alicia, she keep herself up very, very well. Very well. I went to the Instagram. I went to the Facebook. Hey, MTGTV. I went to the Facebook. I went to the Instagram. I mean, it's like nothing. I couldn't find nothing on her. And we know that she do music. That's what make me think she goes by another name in music. I've tried to search SoundCloud. I mean, I've been at this case for like 3 days. So like I said, I did reach out to some people in the comment section, and I'm waiting on some emails, Very tragic. She was unloading her, she was loading up her U-Haul. She was preparing to move. She was leaving. She was on her way to make it out. And somebody knew that. Maybe it was somebody close to her that targeted her, because how is it that she made a way to move out in the middle of the night? Who knows that you moving in the middle of the night in that way unless you told somebody you was moving out and they started setting up a play? They started setting up a play, because how coincidental was that in the middle of the night? Now, we do know now it was Vine City in Atlanta. Yeah, it's messed up. This is messed up. It happened in Vine City, Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. So when the police got caught, it was 4 a.m. Now they saying, I heard she got shot 4 times in the back, 2 times in the neck. That's what somebody said in the comments. Then somebody said she only got shot 2 times in the back. But then the police reports that I read from Atlanta say she was shot multiple times, but they still didn't say where. So I'm still waiting on other evidence and the police reports to come out. So whatever y'all could do, go support the GoFundMe. If y'all don't mind, to support her family. Her viewing is today. The viewing is today, and I believe the funeral is tomorrow or Thursday. I can't really remember. I didn't write it down, but the viewing is today, Tuesday. And this is a very sad story, because now her kids have to go through life without a mother. And that's the unfortunate part that's going on with these murders and these homicides. That's why I feel like somebody targeted her. That's just, it's not coincidental that somebody just gun you down in the middle of the night like that. Some try to piece this thing together. Was she selling weed or something? Somebody tried to rob her on the weed. Or was she getting money in some kind of way and they tried to hate on her and rob her and took her out? Was it an attempted robbery and she wouldn't give it up and they shot her up? Was it a drive-by shooting? Was it a drive-by to get caught in the crossfire? That's why I'm saying it's just so many stories. It's so many scenarios that could have happened. And only thing they putting out is just that 4 a.m. the EMS arrived. They tried to give her CPR and she died on the scene. She died on the scene from her injuries, man. This is a tragic story. So I'm going to try to keep y'all informed. And if y'all can find any information out, feel free to leave it in the comment section, because we got to figure out what happened to Alicia, because we know the police is not going to pick up the case. I mean, they might pick it up, but it's going to be real, real slow. And at least any information we could come up with can help the family out till the police finish solving the rest of the case. Because that's all we try to do, is just try to report the news, bring awareness, and try to give some kind of comfort to the families. You know what I mean? In the correct way, in the respectable way, in the justifiable way. Nobody deserves to die that way. Nobody deserves to die that way. So the question remains, with these projects, I don't know if they projects, I'm not going to say what they are, so y'all excuse me for that. I don't know what kind of apartments these is, and why don't they have surveillance? I'm quite sure, I mean, y'all know what it is. It's about to be summertime. People is out all day and all night. People is out all day and all night. So I know somebody had to see something. Did she live in one of these, like, on the side where you could just pull up? Was her U-Haul parked, like, right there on the street, and she was coming out the house, putting the stuff in, and somebody just started shooting? Did they target her? Hey, Big Tyke. Thank you for tapping into the live. Yeah, she looked like she was self-made. She looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe she was a target. Maybe they tried to rob her. Oh, there she go right there. Somebody knew. This is how I feel. Somebody knew that she was moving. Somebody knew she was moving, because how is that she loading up her U-Haul and out the blue, somebody just come riding by shooting just sporadically at 4 a.m. This is, y'all keep in mind, this is between 3:50 and 4 a.m. So people pocket watching. So people was out there for sure because somebody called 911. Who called 911? Everybody know when you moving and you got a U-Haul, you're not moving by yourself. It was some people there with her probably helping her move. Maybe a brother, a cousin, a neighbor, maybe somebody. Nope, not yet, MGTV. Nope, not yet. I am though. I am. I didn't forget. Somebody had to know that she was moving, and it had to be people helping her move. Because how is it that she was the only one that got killed and got shot multiple times? Nobody else out there got shot. If it was a drive-by, just a random shooting, and other people was out there, somebody else should have got shot. Not saying I wish that would have happened, but somebody would have got hit too. Another person probably would have got grazed, got shot in the leg or something. She was the only one who got killed. And I believe she was targeted. Somebody had to drop the dime on her to say that she was moving out at that time. Now, could she already have known somebody? That's why y'all know how that is. You don't want everybody knowing the people that moved at nighttime. I have moved at nighttime once before. Up. By the time I got off work, my job, I think I had got off at like 5. I didn't get the U-Haul till like 6. No, because the U-Haul place closed at like 5 or 6. It was something like that. This was years ago though. But they ended up moving me at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And they was getting drunk and high. We was smoking weed and all kind of stuff back then. So we started out, we didn't get finished moving till like 12. So it's not weird that she moved in the middle of the night. That's not weird at all. But the thing is, somebody knew that she was moving. She had to tell somebody, or maybe it was somebody close to her that helped her move, that put that backdoored her. Y'all know it's backdoor season. We always talk about this on my channel because most of these stories end up being backdoor cases. Most of them be backdoor cases. So could it have been somebody backdoor her? And then could have robbed her after? Like, what happened to the stuff in her U-Haul? Like, what, like, see, it's still so many questions that still need to be answered. And the police, they haven't released none since the day she died. That was a week ago. Only thing they're releasing is that, she was 1 out of 6 people that got killed that day. The shooting before her it was a dude who got killed 90 minutes before her, 8 miles away. Then they said that when the EMS was called, they said the EMS arrived on the scene at 4 a.m. So that's why I'm like, hold on, let me see if I could zoom in on this lot real quick, y'all. Let me see. Nope, it ain't gonna let me. Hold on, let me see if I can get another picture, y'all. Hold on. Because I want to see what these okay, we got that photo already. Could have moved in something like that? Moving out of something like that where you got to back the truck in by the door, because all the apartments don't go, sideways off the street. Was it off in the back somewhere and somebody came? Did they jump out the car and she was like, how could that win? Y'all comment. It seems to do it like all up the coming rappers. Yeah, it do seem like it's something going on with all these up and coming rappers. I don't know all these people. Okay, this another view of the. Okay, so they let me blow this up. Could have had it been something like this, where the U-Haul truck coming up the driveway, they backed it in. Did she live upstairs and had to come down? And they had to back the truck in. Because look at some of these areas that I be showing y'all, don't they be looking like perfect setups for robberies and murders? It be seeming like so secluded and be like so set up. That's why I be saying a lot of this stuff do be backdooring going on. Somebody knew where she lived. They put the play in motion. How did they know? And they had to sit and watch her. Because how did they know exactly when she was coming out the house? How did they know, like, oh, there she go right there. Let's go. This was a whole play. It had to be. I couldn't see it no other way at that time of night. Even if it's like this, see, that's what I'm saying. Even if it was that time of night, somebody had to be sitting back and it was a plot going on. Did the people who help her move, and I'm not saying that that's the case, I'm just saying we just gonna put a lot of different scenarios out there on what allegedly could have happened. We just going off of allegedly because only thing the police was saying, the EMS pulled up, tried to resuscitate her, give her CPR, she died right there on the scene. Could that have been the motive? Attempted robbery or jealousy? Attempted robbery or jealousy? Did she get into it with somebody? Because let's be clear. Let's go through another scenario. Could have got into it with somebody earlier that day or a few days later over the kids? Because y'all know these kids, let's be real. These kids will put us adults in situations that could be deadly, but you're going to do what you have to do for your kids. Maybe she had to check somebody, a dude or a mama, about her kids or something earlier that day. And they could have tried, they probably got into it. She checked them or something. They knew she was moving. Could it have been a neighbor? They not saying if it was a drive-by. They just saying she was just gunned down. Could it have been somebody in the complex that could have ran down on her and shot her? Could it have been a drive-by shooting? Could it have been a random act? I don't think it was a random act. Not at that time of night, just run through shooting somebody. And she so happened to be loading up her U-Haul at the time of the shooting. And ain't nobody else get shot. Ain't nobody else get shot or killed. So it make it seem like she was the target. And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Because she seemed like a real, just looking at a person. You know, a book could say 1,000 words. She seemed like she was about her business. And looking at her, you could tell she wasn't no slouch. From what the grandmama said on the news. What did the grandmother say on the news, y'all? She said, my granddaughter, let's go back to the news clipping, y'all. Let's go watch it. What the mother said, the mother said the kids, they listen to her more than listening to me. Goes to show how much respect that they had for her. Oh no, that's when I had spelled the name. Goes to show how much people respected her and looked up to her. To me, I believe she was genuine. I believe she was authentic. And it looked like she ain't play no games, honestly. It ain't look like she played no games. And she looked like she handled her business. I mean, she was a mother of 5. So, come on, she got to be handling her business.
Shooting, friends. You know how much life that child had to live? And Vine City residents who knew Alicia Merrell gathered
them apartments
Tuesday night, not too far from where the 27-year-old was gunned down early Monday morning.
Nobody deserves to be shot down like a dog in the street.
Alicia's family says she was moving some things from her apartment off Magnolia Way when someone shot
it was
her
off in the back.
times.
And I wanted to clear this.
Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me go back.
We need somebody.
So was it an off apartment?
We got to save our own hood. Bruce Griggs is the founder of Street Academy, a violence prevention program. He believes part of the solution to ending gun violence is catching it early. We got to teach these kids.
Hold on, y'all. We got to go back. Did y'all see the crime scene photos? Hold on. Let's go back.
Music, they tell me they don't know why anyone would want her dead. Family,
So much violence, shooting.
friends,
You know how much life that child had to live?
and Vine City residents who knew Alicia Merrell gathered for a vigil Tuesday night, not too far from where the 27-year-old was gunned down early Monday morning.
Nobody deserves to be shot down like a dog in the street.
Alicia's family says.
Hold on,
she was
y'all. I gotta
moving
go
some
back.
things
Hold
from
on.
her-
I gotta see the back. Let's go back a little bit. Cause them is the actual crime scene photo, so that way we could see, was it like in them apartments, was she off in the back? Or did she have the apartment off the street? I want to see, because they go to tape. Hold on.
Family says she was moving some things from her.
To be shot down like a dog in the street.
Alicia's family
It looked like it was
says
off
she
the
was moving
street.
some
It was
things
off
from
the
her
street.
apartment off Magnolia
There
Way
you go.
when someone shot her several times.
And I wanted to
No, that was in the back, y'all. Comment what y'all think. Was it the apartment in the back? Because at first, when they first showed the photo, it was the crime scene tape was off the sidewalk, like off the curb, like the first apartment I showed. Then they showed the apartment sitting like off in the back, like maybe you had to walk. Maybe she lived behind the building or something. Y'all comment what y'all think. That's the part I want to see real quick.
Same complex.
One more time, it's the last time.
Out gathered for a vigil Tuesday night, not too far from where the 27-year-old was gunned down early Monday morning.
Nobody deserves to be shot down like a dog in the street.
Alicia,
see, that's the street.
She was moving some things from her apartment off Magnolia Way when someone
shot
her
that's in the back.
Times.
And I wanted to stop.
Her grandmother, Dorothy Gadsden, lives in the same complex. She not only wants justice for her granddaughter, she wants to feel safe in her own home.
We need help. We need somebody to come in and help us clear up this mess in here.
We got to save our own hood.
Hold on, let's go back to. Look at that. She was about her business.
We need help. We need somebody to come in and help us clear up this mess in here.
We got to save our own hood.
Bruce Griggs is the founder of Street Academy, a violence prevention program. He believes part of the solution to ending gun violence is catching it early.
We got to teach these kids real early how to deal with anger, how to deal with fear, and how to deal with pain, because that can turn into something bad if you don't learn how to deal with it.
A family and community hurting in more ways than one.
This ought to touch y'all, man. Folks getting tired.
Now, APD officers and detectives were at tonight's vigil. They're asking anyone with information to call them. Live in downtown.
See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Rest in peace, Alicia. But that's why I feel like it's up to us to try to put this together, because y'all see no witnesses, no suspects. Look what time it was at night, 4 a.m. Was she a target? They killed her, shot her down like that. Somebody backdoored her. Somebody knew, and this is my opinion, somebody knew that she was moving. They had to, because if they didn't know that she was moving, she could have moved out and met her and her kids and could have went on about their life and went about her business. Either somebody was threatening her and after her and she knew that and she almost made it out. Then somebody tried to rob her. Had this play been in motion for a while? Because y'all know with Backdoor, and it don't always just happen right then and there. It take time for this stuff to go on. I don't know if she was alone at the time. This is how I'm thinking. Listen, whenever you move and you got a U-Haul, right? Think about it, y'all. When you move and you got a U-Haul, you never move by yourself. You always have somebody drive your U-Haul and somebody help you move stuff, because you got to move your furniture. Then she got kids. She had to move all her kids' stuff. I think somebody helped her move. I do. But I believe somebody knew that she was moving. You know, sometimes you could be cool with people in the neighborhood. You tell them like, all right, y'all, I'm about to get on up out of here. I'm moving. They're like, you about to move? You know what I'm saying? People you cool with, you tell them like, oh, I'm about to move. And maybe the word got back to somebody like, oh, she about to move. Oh, yeah, when she moving? And they started setting the play up. That's what I'm thinking, because it just don't seem like it was just a drive-by shooting. It's the summertime. Keep in mind, this is Atlanta. This happened to Atlanta. Atlanta go hard. They strip clubs don't close till 5 a.m. They go hard down there. They kick it 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. Look at them apartments. People was out there. Somebody seen something because somebody called 911. When she got shot, somebody called 911. Then when it happened, did they go in her U-Haul and take stuff? Did they go in her pockets and rob her? Did somebody run up on her from behind the complex, started shooting at her? Blick, 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 blinked her down? Or was it really a victim of circumstances, wrong place, wrong time, and they rode by and just started shooting, and she ended up getting hit, got killed like that. It's a lot of different scenarios, y'all, that we could put together, but I'm going to continue to do my research on the story. I'm hoping any day the news, the police will drop some kind of report or, some kind of photos or images, something that will give us more. Because we know these police, especially depending on your zip code and where you live at, they not going to stay consistent with the case. They not going to stay consistent with the case. So we going to do what we can do and try to put the pieces together. And whatever stories and tips we come together with, hopefully her family will get this footage. Y'all support her GoFundMe for her kids and try to support. That's 5 kids. We don't know if the kids with the grandmother or whatever, whoever's raising her kids, her mom, but they could always use that financial support. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever y'all could do. Y'all go to the GoFundMe and support her family and her kids, because this is unfortunate. And I want to continue to get more information on the story to try to put it together, because to me, it seemed like she was backdoored. It seemed like she was backdoored, y'all. Because I just find it strange for her to be unloading this truck and get gunned down like that at 4 in the morning. It's just, not saying drive-bys don't happen, but how coincidental is that when you moving out, you get blicked? That's just coincidental. I believe it was a backdoor play. Look at her. Maybe they tried to rob her. People be jealous. Could it been an ex? Could it been an ex she cut off? I don't want you no more. Some people can't get over stuff like that. It hurt when you be good to them and taking care of them and taking care of their kids and stuff. Some scorned lovers will really try to get you harmed and get you killed. Look at domestic violence that's going on. These scorned spouses is really killing their lovers and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I jealousy and they don't want to move on. I don't know, MGTV, if she was alone at the time. The news, they not releasing none of that. I don't think she was alone at the time. I think somebody was with her. I think somebody was helping her. It said she had a U-Haul. She had to move furniture and stuff. She couldn't move that stuff by herself. She couldn't move it by herself. Somebody had to be helping her. Maybe it was a neighbor who she asked to help. Maybe a family member tried to help. But it was somebody who she probably told she was moving and maybe target her. Maybe it was attempted robbery. Maybe they was jealous of her and wanted to take her out. Did she do something to somebody that wanted to kill her? But it just don't seem like that. But it's still too early in the case to say, you know what I mean? But my personal opinion, I don't think she was robbing people and stuff like that. It just don't seem like it. She seemed like she get her own money. She got to take care of them kids. I don't think she was robbing people. I don't. It looked like she worked hard. She was an artist. She did music. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. Looked like she was on her grind. Look, she got car keys in her hand. She probably got a foreign. Who knows? Look, she got car keys in her hand. She looked like she was about her bag to me. It really do. And it's sad. And we're going to send our love from the pipeline to Alicia, y'all. I'm going to get on up out of here. I want y'all to hit the like button. The more y'all hit the like button, the more support we can get on this video and we can get more traction. We could bring more people that watch this who know her that can leave in the comment section more information or things they may have heard. A lot of people know stuff, but they don't want to go to the police. So they'll come and probably put it in the comment section like they heard this and they heard that. Because I got some more information on Boog the Bandit. If y'all been following me too, I got some more information I'm going to bring on that. A lot of people got in touch with me from Columbus from that last video I did. And we going to try to put it together. Some new information that I didn't even like. It's a lot going on with that case. And we're going to try to bring justice to Alicia and her family as well. These is 2 cases that I'm most definitely going to cover for the next few weeks. I'm going to cover both of these women for the next 2 weeks and see if we could put the puzzle together for these families. Once again, no witnesses, no suspects. No witnesses, no suspects. And that's weird now because y'all know everybody got them Ring doorbells now. everybody got them, and they afraid to say something because they still got to live down there. So hopefully they could get a hold to this video and go ahead and drop something in the comment section for us, because people still do have to live down there. And a lot of people do be in fear for their lives, because if they speak out, something could be something can happen to them or their family members. So maybe that could be the reason. We gonna send some love, y'all, and shout out to the pipeline, y'all. Thanks for checking into the live. I'll be back tomorrow. If I get some more information on Alicia today, I'm gonna mix it in with Boog the Bandit video in the beginning, and we gonna, put the pieces out there in the beginning of the video, whatever I could come across with this one. That way we can stay in tune. Y'all can stay in tune with both females at the same time. Some videos I'm gonna just cover Alicia and her family by herself, and then some videos I'm gonna do on Boog the Bandit and her by herself for her family. But in some cases I have to combine both stories, because both of these young women was artists. They both shared a lot of same similarities. They both had passions that was the same. We don't know. We gotta find Alicia music. I wanna play her music on the channel and support her music. That's why I have to find out if she changed her music name or what name she go by in the music, because somebody told me it was on SoundCloud, but then when I went to go look on SoundCloud, it was deleted. So I think maybe she went by another name or changed her name or something. But her and Boog share a lot of the same qualities, and it's unfortunate that they both was up and coming female rappers, and they was tragically murdered the way that they was murdered. So y'all go to the GoFundMe, support Alicia kids and her family. Y'all can subscribe to the channel if y'all don't mind. Hit the like button, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for coming to the pipeline. Until next time.